What up, though? How to Survive Prison, episode 80. 80 motherfucking episodes, man. Alright, episode 80. Books. Yes, like actual reading books. Telling you right now, people, you gonna be in that bitch bored like a motherfucker. Especially if you ain't got no TV, and I'm telling you right now, here's the whole thing about having a book, is that when you're in quarantine, that's the only thing that you're gonna be able to actually read. Like, they only gonna give you, they pass out books in quarantine. Like, they have a book cart and they quarantine, literally staring at the wall or trying to stare outside. Why? You gonna be doing all this shit and trying to find and trying to talk to people and see if anybody, you gonna be trying to see anybody like got the same case, or trying to see what time, or people worrying about boot camp, because in quarantine that's what you really there for, because you gonna boot camp gonna come and see you. But usually, if you get boot camp, all you got to do is do 90 days or 120 days, which is like 4 months, and then you be on parole, but you be on tether parole. So, but I'm telling you, if you don't got boot camp, I'm telling you right now, throughout your whole entire time until you get a TV, you're gonna be reading books and reading magazines, and old magazines. I'm talking about magazines that done been floating around that motherfucker for months and years on end. Hmm. My bad. Tired as hell. But you do get books, books and magazines that you can order, and people can send you magazines and order you a subscription and have it sent to prison. I mean, not every time that it's not gonna be every day that you're gonna be watching TV, or you probably even don't want to watch TV every day because you're gonna get bored of it. Sometimes, shit, you gotta read a motherfucking book, especially if you do like if you do a trade class, you definitely need a book. Like, you need a book, something, because on some real talk stuff, it's like the way life is in there. It's like, shit. If you ain't got no TV, you staring at the wall, and people gonna talk about you too. Like, people gonna talk so much shit about you, so much shit, because they gonna be like, man, shit, all dog, man, dog ain't got no TV in his cell. He ain't got no player. Man, he fucked up. And that's what they be saying. Like, you fucked up because you ain't got no TV and you ain't got a player. All you doing is be reading books. They be like, bro, you bored, bro. I know you bored as hell in there, man. Man, but real talk, the people that be reading books in prison be some of the quietest motherfuckers. They just be in their cell reading a book, and the COs don't fuck with them. Like, you got COs that do fuck with you, but if they look in your cell and they see like a stack of books, and you do got a TV, but you got a whole stack of books and you read all them books, they not gonna fuck with you and shit. It's like 12:08, but yeah, AM, but yeah, getting tired. But for the most part, they not gonna mess with your shit, bro. You just gonna be like, man, I ain't even gonna mess with your stuff, man. You got a whole bunch of books in there. You good, man. Because I'm telling you right now, the people who sells, they didn't have a whole bunch of books in there, the COs was tearing they shit up. Especially if you don't cause them no problems, bro. They would tear your shit up, tear your books up. Because motherfuckers be trying to hide little strips and shit in their books, or magazines and shit, or they coats or whatever. And it's just like, honestly, that shit be dumb as fuck. Because then, if you get caught, whoever you had the strips and stuff from, they gonna snitch on you anyway. So it don't be no motherfucking point. I just be looking at motherfuckers when they were saying that shit to me. I'm like, why the fuck would you put yourself in that situation? That's a whole new charge. A whole new charge. Like you not like that's a substance abuse charge. That's substance abuse. That's a class one ticket. You not well. Kiss your parole goodbye, cause you got a class one ticket on your hands, bro. And then if you get it, and then I'm gonna do tickets, but real talk. But about the books, you need to read something in that motherfucker, cause I'm telling you, the electricity will go out at least 4 times in a whole year. The electricity gonna go out at least 4 or 5 times. It's gonna be when they doing ride-ins, the phones ain't gonna work, the kiosk probably ain't gonna work, or ride-ins or ride-outs, or it could be like on a summer day when it's a thunderstorm or something like that. So you definitely need a book. I'm telling you right now, read a book in prison. Like if you know somebody that's in there and you know they really ain't got shit, start sending them books because they gonna read them. Like one dude was telling me that they had they had the Marvel encyclopedia and the DC encyclopedia, and it was just like people would be reading up on them because it's Marvel and it's DC, Superman, and everybody. So it's like people read in prison. It's just like, have you ever tried to get somebody to read? Like, you ever try to get somebody to read out here? Like, you at home, you really gonna read a book on your iPad, Kindle, or an actual book, whatever you read it? No, I'll tell you right now. Like, if like I actually would pick up a book if it's interesting enough, but I do too much. Like for real, I actually do too much. So it's like I'm not about to read a book right now, but you can send me the link. Send me the link to the book, and I'd read that motherfucker when I get a chance. But ain't nothing wrong with it though. If you ain't got a TV and you just reading books your whole entire cell, like in your cell your whole entire bit, do your thing because ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. They just be like, that's the dude that be reading books. Man, he be on this, he be chilling, bro. Don't even fuck with him, man. Because shit, if anything, people gonna be asking you to read books to see your books so they can read. But man, How to Survive Prison, episode 80 books. On some real talk stuff, I mean, shit, when you in there, you you read a book. Like, don't be so quick to get the TV. And the motherfuckers be selling them bitches anyway because they be on people. Real talk. Like, you go to prison or you know somebody in prison, tell them to go read a book and stop trying to get TVs 24/7 because they be getting them taken all the goddamn time. Read a book.